In my dream, my mother and I are visiting the doctor because I'm worried about her health as she gets older. I am looking out the window while the doctor is talking to her, and I notice the sky starts to get really dark, really orange, really cloudy. And then there's some tentacles in the water that are kind of reaching out. I go to grab my mother and I tell her, "Run, Mom, run. We got to get out of here." And just as I go to grab her arm, big tentacle comes out of the water. It slams into a building that we're in and makes us fall out into the water below us. I see a concrete slab in the distance, so I grab my mom and I put her on the concrete slab. I am worried about her, and this is why I'm having this dream. In real life, my sister had just moved in with my mom. She had just had a newborn baby, but is also an addict and has lost a couple of her kids because of it. And of course, I'm worried that my sister is going to abuse my mother and hurt her, as she has done this in the past before. But I had also recently had a miscarriage, and I felt very helpless when I lost my baby. And in the same sense, I feel very helpless when it comes to helping my mother out of the situation that she's in. This is an example of a psychoanalytical Freudian model dream, and that is because the dream in itself is all my repressed conflict and thoughts and things that I am hiding within myself, um, that this dream is trying to access. It's trying to get into that unconscious part of my mind. There's a lot of symbolism, where my sister is concerned. Obviously, I feel like she's sort of a monster. She's not, but in my dream, I feel that she is. And that's obviously a deeply repressed feeling. And then you have, the flooding where I feel helpless, like I can't save my mom. These are all symbolic of those deep, deep emotions.